Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's webinar. My name is Bridget. I am the social media guru and technical trainer here at Real Executive Jersey, and today we're going to be talking about how to create those winning videos for your real estate social media. So we're going to go through a little bit of some strategy here. I'm going to give you some examples on how to create those videos and what you can do in those videos that you create. But the first thing that I want to go over before we talk about anything today is the fact that you already have in the palm of your hand how to create your videos. You've got an app on your phone here. Turn it on, set it to your video mode. That's how you create your video. Easier said than done, I know, okay. But still, that is exactly how you can start creating those winning videos for your real estate social media. Now, of course, there are different apps you can use, free, paid versions to edit and put all kinds of things together for your videos. But in a nutshell in itself, you don't really need to. I mean, look at all those ways you can go live on Facebook and Instagram and other social media platforms where there's no editing involved. Live is live. Kind of like me right now. Live is live. And it's still a video. So trust me when I say you can do this. You can create those winning videos, and you can do it very easily with your cell phone on your camera on your cell phone that you already have right now in the palm of your hands. I'm pretty sure some of you are actually got it right here in front of you. Yes. Okay. So let's jump into some of those strategies I was talking about and get going on some of those examples that I'm for video. It is a video-based platform as well. So you've got competition out there as well, but you've always can put your creative spin on it and make it your own in your way that you know how. So business is trying to make its mark, and any kind of business trying to make its mark is want to stand out in a crowded market with variations on videos and content creation and using different tools. So homeowners do claim that they are more likely to list their home with an agent who uses video. So whether you're using a videographer itself or using pictures to create a virtual tour, that is going to really help out yourself and help your business and up your game in getting those listings. And listings without videos are easy to skip over. You know, homeowners that are interested in selling their home are more inclined to work with agents that incorporate videos, as they know the video is going to grab much more attention with potential buyers. So real estate videos allow agents and realtors to show, not tell, and build a virtual connection with your clients. Moreover, real estate videos deliver original, engaging messages which help grow your business and to sell you and your business. So if you haven't unlocked the power of video in your real estate marketing plan, now is the time to do so. And with so many video creation programs out there, along with the one you already got for free that's already on your mobile phone there, it's easier than ever to do so. So at its core, video marketing is an engaging modern marketing strategy that really introduces video content as a format for telling stories, delivering a business message, educating your audience, and there's just so much more you can do with it there. No matter what the format, the length, or style of video may be, it's considered video marketing if the goal in the end is to get your brand, your product, or service in front of a desired audience through the use of video. So in other words, video marketing offers a ton of flexibility, and depending on your needs, you can and should use that creative space to incorporate it as you see fit. So there are, as I'm saying, there are so many ways that you can use this. You just got to use the good old noggin up there. Okay, so let's review. 85% of buyers and sellers want to work with an agent who uses video. So that's going to be you. Homes listed with video get 4 times the inquiries of homes listed without video. And if you're able to, and since your Prime Agent Broadcasts lets you include YouTube videos in your emails, including video in an email doubles the click-through rate and reduces opt-outs by 75%. So in order to get strategic and unlock the goodness here that we're going to use in our video content creation, we first must understand the relationship between these 3 things you see here on the screen here: goals, strategy, and tactics. Okay, so your goal sits on top, and it articulates what you want to achieve, your destination or the change that you want to effect, right? And underneath your goal is your strategy, where it's the broad map that you're going to follow, hopefully you will follow it there, that increases your chance of getting to your goal. And then your tactics. And these are the steps that you need to execute to fulfill the strategy that helps you reach your goal. Makes sense, right? So your goal and your strategy tend not to change much, but your tactics, they're open. They're your steps to get there. You may not have those steps in order exactly. You may have to be out of order to get to where you have to go. But you're going to move out what doesn't work, and you're going to embrace what does work, and you're going to get a lot of results there. So you see how everything can be nice and neatly aligned when you follow these particular 3 steps. Thinking this way means the tactics that you execute are directly linked to your goal through your strategy, meaning you're far more likely to get the results that you're after. You want to think of your strategy as a guide that outlines important principles and directions your tactics need to follow and that you want to follow if you're going to have success in relation to your goal. That's why a good strategy is a must here. It's kind of like a litmus test of sorts. Your tactics must be coherent with the principles and direction that your strategy sets out. If the tactic doesn't fit into the strategy, yeah, you're obviously not going to do it, right? So then afterwards, now there's no really specific stats about this that I found here, but search engine optimization, the experts on this particular topic generally agree that you're more likely to get found online if you post quality content in a variety of locations. I mean, if you look at Realty Executives New Jersey's social media, there's different content posted in every place you find us. There's different content on Facebook. There's different content on Instagram. There's different content on Twitter. There's different content on LinkedIn. There's different content everywhere. So you're not going to find the same thing in every place you go. You've got a different audience everywhere you are. So you want to make sure that even if you've got that 1, 2, 3, 4 videos, whatever it is you're going to have, maybe they're a little bit different for each platform. Maybe you are sitting down to create those 4 videos and you're going to have 4 different videos on 4 different platforms. However, you do want to make sure that you share across all the platforms that you have there. So whatever you are creating gets the point across of those 3 things that we talked about previously before there. Okay, so you have the power to create real estate videos that are going to connect, engage, educate, and ultimately sell, right? So there are ways you can create your videos from scratch, as I said, using your mobile phone. You can also try templates from these editing programs, these various programs you can plug into the good old Google, or whether you're on your phone there, go into your app store and what comes up there for you as well. But the first step in the creation process or any video, again, is to set that goal. You want to avoid sending multiple messages and confusing your clients. You want to understand what you're trying to achieve with the video before creating it, so which seems kind of like redundant-ish if you're just going to be a walking tour of a property. But what if you're doing something more? If you're doing a Q&A of some kind, or if you're doing an interview of some kind, there are many objectives you can achieve with the power of video, especially when it comes to anything in our real estate industry. From highlighting customer testimonials and property listings to showcasing your expertise, you should always set your goal before initiating video creation. So 3 questions that you may want to ask yourself before you create your video. Okay, who is the video aimed at? Is it potential or existing clients? Is it buyers? Is it sellers? How can you educate clients? That goes to the other one. Okay, second one. What information is crucial to include in this video because of who is the video aimed at? How you're going to educate potential existing buyers, sellers. So you've got those 3 things there, and if you can answer all 3 of those there, the hardest part is really behind you. You've got all this down. So now the fun begins. So now it's time to bring your real estate video to life, right? You've set your goal, you've formed a message, and now you're going to put everything together. So when creating your video, you've got to remember you've got your footage, you might have some captions, you've got your possible music, and your branding. So you've got the footage that you create. Maybe you're inside of a paid program or some kind of a free tool where you can have some images or stock video that you need. Of course, recording your own is free, cheap, and easy way to do it. But an essential part of creating the video is just getting your message across with words. Captions are the way to do this as well. So once you've uploaded and selected your footage, write the text that's going to accompany each frame. And you want to make sure that your text coincides with your footage in seamless rhythm and not random or out of place. One way to ensure your text and footage match is by customizing the text styles, fonts, font colors, and then you've got music, which has the power to set a tone. Make sure you're choosing music that complements your message. You can also voiceover, and you also want to look at too, if you're going to use music, your music should be over here, so your voice can be over here. You don't want things to be too in the middle where you can't hear your voice because your music covers you up. So think about that too. And while you may decide that not all of your videos require branding, generating brand awareness in your video is always, always the best idea. So, and you always want to have a detail at the end of your video, some kind of a call to action, a CTA, a call to action, and which is going to tell your viewers what they should do once the video is done. Your call to action, your CTA, is going to tie back into your goal, which is another reason why it's essential to set one here. So do you want potential clients to reach out? Do you want buyers to take an action? Do you want sellers to take an action? The ability to evoke action is in your hands. So it's important to make an effort when forming your call to action. So now that your video is done, it's time to view it as though you're one of your potential clients here. You want to make sure you've got your visuals, your text, your music, and your call to action. Everything does its part seamlessly and all together to ensure your message is getting across. Don't hesitate to go back and edit your video, rewatch the video several times. You want to make sure that all these elements are in place and correlate with your vision and your statement. So keep in mind that videos are started on social media platforms on mute. Nothing is automatically on. So your message needs to come across both with and without sound. And if you have an additional voiceover, you definitely want to include those captions as well. And now's the moment that you get your video out into the world, and you want to share to, as I was saying, all of your platforms that you can for optimal engagement and reach with the video that you have there. So I now have some ideas that I'm going to show you, and some of these ideas are clearly done with just the mobile phone, and it is very raw and very real. Some of them are done in a production in-house and a little more high-end upscale. Some of them have different sections shot in different places, but still raw, and it's different places, and that's all that it is just edited together into one big video. So keep these things in mind, that these are ideas for you to have, ideas for you to play a part on your own as well. So let's check it out. So the first thing here I want to show you is a listing video. Now, listing videos, of course, are the bread and butter of real estate video marketing. You want to show off what you represent in an attractive and engaging way, and your Prime Agent account can do this for you. You have a video content creation inside of your Prime Agent account, so it is super easy to create a listing video for every single listing you have. And if you want to know more on how to do that, make sure you jump over to my Prime Agent webinars there, and I will show you exactly how easy, like literally one-click easy it is to make these listing videos. But let's check out what this video can do for you. So a property listing video in its whole there, pictures, even if you've got some video footage to incorporate with it, or you've got some still images, whatever it might be, having that video is really going to garner you more eyeballs on your property listing webpage. But also, there's something really great about an About Me video that allows home buyers and sellers to get to know the person behind. People want to work with real people. We are in the people business, right? So tell them a little bit about yourself, your experience, your hobbies, your family, your successes, even a funny story. You know, your future clients are going to feel like they already know you just from watching your About Me video. So this one here is a little bit more of a produced video, but still, so you can understand the concept of, yeah, okay, something on a higher end scale, but also just the content of something good to talk about. Let's check it out. So another really great way to showcase yourself is with happy, satisfied clients who are the best advertisers for your real estate brand. Testimonial videos let home buyers hear it straight from the horse's mouth when it comes to your work ethic and your ability to close efficiently and timely. So obviously you can't force a client to give you testimonial feedback, but if you've had a great working relationship and the client was really happy with your end result, a quick, authentic testimonial video can really go a long way. And of course, if you've got that really great relationship going on, they're going to be happy to sit down and talk on camera about working with you. So does humor come naturally to you? Because if it does, and if it's done well, a funny video can make you more relatable. And if it goes viral, exposure to your brand is a much wider audience out there. There aren't a lot of people that are using humor as a marketing tactic in real estate. So this is a really big category for you to capitalize on. The opportunity here to set yourself apart and make a splash in the industry is huge with a humorous video. And the one I'm going to show you, it is not new by any means, but it is definitely something a little bit on the raw side because I'm not quite sure how professionally done it was, but you will see it is got over 100,000 views on YouTube compared to other ones, listing videos about properties and so on and so forth that clearly even in About Me ones, that don't have as much. But this one, because it's funny, 100,000 views. Um, Caution though, when you want to make a humorous video like this, make sure it fits your personality, make sure it fits company culture, which is really important, and brand identity. If any one of those are just slightly out of sync, it's not going to put you in a good light. But a humorous video is a really great option to use when creating videos out there in the video world. So let's check it out. So it's also important to understand that listing presentation videos should act as supporting collateral for your actual listing presentation, not as a replacement, because it would be kind of weird to show a prospective client a video and then not say a single word after. Yeah. So in just a few short minutes, you can succinctly and maybe humorously explain your value proposition, including what clients can expect you to do in terms of real estate marketing ideas you have for promoting their home for sale. And it can certainly be an attention grabber, something that can separate you from the crowded pack of agents pitching the same leads. So the one thing that I do want to mention first before I press play on this video, it is definitely professionally produced, but after all these other things that I've been showing you here, you don't have to professionally produce anything. People like to see what's raw and real about someone, kind of like what I'm doing right now. Anyway, gonna press play. Yep. Okay, so as much as that one was definitely a really produced one still, it gives you an idea of things you can include in a listing presentation video. So yes, this one had all crazy kinds of graphics and videos and whatnot, but you can still have still images about something. You can even speak about them as well. You have options. And along with another option is a how-to video. Now, the great thing about how-to videos is you can take um, several different types of how-tos, how to do this, how to do this, how to do this, and record yourself for a long period of time, but then break it up. So there where you have 3, 4 different types of how-to videos, and you did that, recorded it all in one shot. Really easy to make. And I'm sure other people out there are looking for how to on that. You get a question from one of your clients, record it as a how to. So I want to show you definitely what this one looks like here, which is clearly not as produced, and definitely something very raw. Quick, short, to the point, how-to videos are a great way to deliver a message to your clients, potential clients. But there are also several types of essential videos that you can create yourself as well. You've got referrals, because that's the one way to build your strong client base there. Um, uh, your recap videos that can explain the optimal means to save for a home purchase, or the ideal ways to research mortgage lenders, or how to determine if it's a seller's market. Other similar things like that. It can turn you into a reliable source for buyers and sellers that are in your market. Now, before making a purchase, home buyers want to know what the community is like. So, what are the best coffee places or lunch spots, or what makes it a special community? You can do something of that nature there. And local businesses also love the free publicity when you're doing a community video like that as well. Maybe even something in surrounding neighborhoods. Home buyers are just as interested in what's going to be around where they're going to live as well. You can also do community events. Perhaps a particular community that you specialize in has this one really great event that goes on. Do a video about that. You can also do housing market videos. What does it look like? It doesn't have to be 20 minutes in the housing market. It can be a 2-minute update on what the housing market is doing. You could even do a slideshow of homes you've sold. Do a personal client congratulation video for a closing. You can also do um, tip videos. 5 things you should consider before buying or selling, or making an offer, or something like that. Those kinds of videos are always relevant, and they're always going to resonate with your audience as well. So there's lots of things that you can create a video on. And speaking of, I have video ideas to last you the rest of your career. So, on the side of your screen there, you'll see under my files, I've got a nice freebie download for you, because you are the expert here. Sharing your knowledge and expertise as though we were sitting down over coffee, or you're going to tell me a story. You want to let your personality and authenticity come through in your videos there. You don't need to use these topics as they're written, but let them jumpstart your creativity and activate your imagination for different things that you would be making a video on. So, I have one more thing that I do want to share with you, because now that you know how to create these videos, there's no reason not to include them in your future marketing plan. It's going to sound like it'll work in the beginning, but it's sure going to pay off in the end. You've got to keep your clients, your goal, your call to action in mind when creating your videos. And I have a checklist for you. So there's 2 files there for you to download. You've got a video checklist. So going through this checklist, when you are creating those videos, you can check off things as you go through them, through the process. And you've got ideas to last the rest of your career as well. So do make sure that you're on the files there on the side of your screen. Download both of those so you can have them with you when you're creating videos or going to create videos as well. And if you are watching the recording of this particular video here, do tell me what you're excited to record, and I will happily send you what you missed here today. So if you have any questions, that is my email. That is my phone number. Feel free to contact me at any time. We can talk more about video content creation, even create a plan, strategy for video creation moving forward. Thanks so much for joining me today. I do hope you learned a little bit more about how to create those winning real estate videos. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time.